This week, President Trump has been busy with many different activities. He is making changes to important policies. He is also dealing with other countries. These actions are important for the United States. One of the most important areas is immigration. The president is making it harder for some people to come into the country. This is causing strong disagreements. People have different opinions about these changes. At the same time, President Trump is working on domestic policy. This means he is making decisions about things that affect people inside the United States. For example, he is trying to change the Medicaid program. President Trump is facing legal challenges to his immigration policies. A judge in Pennsylvania said the government can deport a man from Venezuela, but the judge also said the government has to follow the rules. This means giving the man enough time to prepare for court. Other judges disagree with the Pennsylvania judge. They say the president's use of the Alien Enemies Act is wrong. This law is very old. The ACLU, an organization that protects people's rights, is fighting the Pennsylvania ruling. The government is also sending more law enforcement officers to cities. These officers will help with immigration enforcement. This means they will be looking for people who are in the country illegally. President Trump's administration is proposing big changes to Medicaid. This is a government program that helps pay for healthcare. The changes would cut spending by almost $1 trillion over 10 years. Many people are worried about these cuts. They say millions of people might lose their health insurance. Republicans in the House of Representatives support the cuts. They say the changes are needed to save money. They also say they want to stop fraud and abuse in the program. Democrats oppose the cuts. They say the cuts will hurt the most vulnerable Americans. Another important issue is taxes. President Trump wants to extend the tax cuts he signed into law in 2017. These tax cuts mostly benefited wealthy Americans and corporations. Democrats say the tax cuts are unfair and increase the national debt. President Trump is on a trip to Saudi Arabia. This is his first big international trip since he was elected for a second time. He met with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman. This meeting is important because Saudi Arabia is a key ally of the United States. However, the president's visit has been controversial. Some people criticize him for meeting with the Crown Prince. They say the Crown Prince is responsible for human rights abuses. They also point to the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. During his trip, President Trump made a surprise announcement. He said he would end sanctions against Syria. He also said he wants to meet with the new Syrian president. This is a big change in U.S. policy towards Syria.